Yes, I understand, sir. Yeah, I think this next year is going to be great. Oh, sir, I'm going to have to call you back. I have some visitors. Yes, thank you.
Well, hello. I've been expecting you. I'm Ranger Jacob, and I'm speaking to you from the Jimmy Carter National Historical Park here in Plains, Georgia. Actually, we're in our recreation of the Oval Office. It's a pretty great place to be. And I'm here to talk to you about your next National Writing Project prompt. Now, President and Mrs. Carter, they grew up here in this small town of Plains. And although it only has about 700 residents, they met some people here who were inspirational to them. They taught them to live humbly, to work hard, and to treat everyone with dignity. Now, a few of these inspirational people were Miss Julia Coleman, everyone's favorite teacher, principal, and superintendent. She was beloved by her students here at Plains High School. Wanting to expose her students to the world through art, music, and literature, all in this school without electricity. But she would always encourage her students by saying, always do your best. Someday, one of you may grow up to be the president. And Jimmy's mother, Miss Lillian Carter. Now, Miss Lillian was a nurse at the local hospital, which meant she spent a lot of long, hard nights away from her family, helping to nurse sick friends and neighbors. And she always gave people medical care, regardless of their ability to pay or the color of their skin. During the Great Depression, many hobos would knock on Lillian's back door, asking for something to eat. Miss Lillian always fed the hungry, and she let them spread the news that a warm meal was waiting here at her home for others in need. And Rachel Clark. As his favorite neighbor, Jimmy considered Rachel to be his second mother. In fact, President Carter wrote a poem called Rachel about all of the things that she taught him. Here are a few excerpts. She was small and quiet, her brown skin fixed her in our segregated work. Yet Rachel had the aura of a queen. I'd pick 150 pounds or so of cotton if I never stopped to rest. No man could do much more, but Rachel Clark could pick near twice as much as second best. She'd put a lot more peanuts on stacks, hoe more weeds, shuck more corn. No one, in fact, could equal anything she did. Sometimes she'd smile at me and mention fish. Then she and I would leave the farm and walk 6 miles or so to reach a stream she knew. These journeys gave us ample time to talk. Or rather, I would listen to her words, as she would think a while and then hold forth, about God's holy way, how when we deal with nature, we are stewards of the earth. She'd say that blessing bring on debts to pay, describe the duties of a man and wife, and say the brave and strongest need not fight. She'd tell how praying gave her life a lift, and how it made her act and not just talk, like staying up all night with someone sick. It wasn't empty preaching, like in church. Sometimes I wasn't glad to reach the creek. Now it's your turn. Take a moment and think about those in your life who have inspired you, taught you, or changed you. Now if you're ready, here's your prompt. Think about someone who inspires you. What characteristics of that person make them so inspirational? Use those characteristics in your writing. When you finished your response, post it on social media by tagging us at Jimmy Carter NPS and use the hashtag WriteOut. Or send me a postcard to Ranger Jacob, Jimmy Carter National Historical Park, 300 North Bond Street, Plains, Georgia, 31780. I can't wait to hear from you.